Dafne Keen will play Jeki Lon in Star Wars, The Acolyte, but her role as a Jedi Padawan will be very different from Anakin Skywalker's. Jeki Lon was a Thelin/human hybrid who began her time as a Padawan somewhere near the end of the High Republic era. Her teacher, Master Sol, was one of the most well-respected and experienced characters in The Acolyte. Because of his status, Jeki had a much different relationship with Sol than Anakin Skywalker did with Obi-Wan Kenobi in the prequel trilogy. In an interview with Entertainment Weekly, Keen said that Jeki Lon has a good appreciation of the traditional master and apprentice relationship between a Padawan and their teacher. In contrast to the close, sibling-like relationship between Obi-Wan and Anakin, the relationship between Jeki Lon and Master Sol seems to be much more formal. That would make sense, given Master Sol is a much more established and experienced teacher than Obi-Wan was when he took Anakin as his Padawan. He would likely have instilled more distance between himself and his apprentices than Obi-Wan did, and emphasized the Jedi's lessons on the dangers of attachment more. That made Sol's relationship with Jeki more traditional, and it might have even made her a better student than Anakin. Is Jeki a better Padawan than Anakin? Anakin Skywalker in Attack of the Clones and Obi-Wan Kenobi in Revenge of the Sith. Some of Anakin's main flaws as a Padawan were his stubbornness and recklessness, attributes that often caused Obi-Wan dismay. Much of that stemmed from his belief that he knew better than Obi-Wan and the Jedi Order. Jeki Lon, on the other hand, seems to understand that Sol is much more wise and experienced than she is, and defers to his judgment because of it. That likely made her more loyal to the Jedi Order than Anakin was, and it could have allowed her to learn more from her time as a Padawan than Anakin did. Even though Jeki Lon seems to be a better Padawan than Anakin, she may have some of the same problems he did. Master Sol's teaching style encouraged her to avoid attachments, but Keen hinted that Jeki would forge close bonds to her fellow Jedi. In the interview, Keen said, "A lot of Jeki was created through her relationships with the people that surround her, so there was a lot of that of us talking about what her bonds with the other Jedi are." That, combined with her reverence for her master, could indicate that Jeki's role in the Acolyte might be more similar to Anakin's than different.